Okay.
Yeah.
Can you have yours?
Somewhere.
Okay. So every one of us is either going to be a Sue, gonna do, or Pat done that. And I want you to try to see, identify who you are. Okay. I always do Sue, so I'm usually a Pat done that. I'm usually a Pat done that, and I decided to pass the torch because this girl's got it going on. Okay. Yeah, so I'm narrating for you. Okay, are we videoing?
May not break this.
Is anybody videoing?
I think so. It's working right
It's
now.
working again? Okay. So y'all just watch, have some fun, and kind of listen and see where you fall in, okay? All right, so I would like you to meet. Oh, no. That's all right. That happens sometimes, too. Okay, so we got a guarantee. Of course, that wouldn't be covered. Okay, I would like you to meet two premier jewelers, Sue Gonadu and Pat done that. Sue and Pat have the same premier mom, diamond designer, Candy. Okay, and they joined the premier family about the same time. Okay, so both ladies were so excited about the premier opportunity and had great expectations for a thriving business. Now, 2 days before Sue Gonadu's training show, her sponsor Diamond called to ask if she had her reminder calls. If she had made her reminder calls, and to see if she had any questions on how to fill out pre-orders. Let's listen to their conversation.
Hi, Sue. Are you excited about your training show?
Yes.
Have you made your reminder calls and gotten your pre-orders?
I'm going to do it tomorrow.
Now, Diamond also called Pat done that 2 days before her training show, just like she does with every other jeweler.
Hi, Pat. Are you excited about your training show?
I am so excited, Diamond.
Have you made your reminder calls and gotten your pre-orders?
Oh, yes. I've already done that. I have $125 in pre-orders and 8 people confirmed to come.
Now, on the night of her training show, Sue was disappointed to find out that only 2 of her friends showed up. She was expecting a much larger crowd, and we joined the ladies as they close out the show.
How do you feel about your show, Sue?
It did not go well. I just don't know if premiere is for me.
Did you ever make your reminder calls?
No, I was just so busy getting the food ready for my party.
Were you able to do...
I think you're in person.
Yeah, you put your phone down.
So what am I doing here?
Are we in person now?
Okay.
I'm like, I need a real one. Okay. Were you able to show the catalog to ladies who couldn't make it to the show?
No, I never got a chance to do that either.
Well, your show would have probably gone much better had you done these things. Don't be upset. Hopefully you can learn from this experience and it'll be much better next time.
However, Pat's training show went great. 11 ladies showed up. She got 2 bookings and $600 in sales. Let's listen in as the ladies close out Pat's show.
How do you feel about your show, Pat?
I feel so great. Premiere is just awesome. I can see how it is going to be such a blessing for my family.
At their first training, now both ladies show up to learn ways to better their businesses. Diamond's leading the training. Let's listen in.
Welcome to training. We have 2 new jewelers that I would like to introduce. This is Sue Gonadu and Pat done that. Tonight we are going to talk about setting goals. It's important to write down specific goals for your premier business. I am going to give you some time to pair up and set some goals. So go ahead, you guys pair up.
Well, Sue, I want to hold 5 shows every month and sponsor 3 people in the next 6 months.
Wow. Well, Pat, I have a lot of money problems. I shop too much. I'm going to hold 8 shows a month and sponsor 5 people in the next 6 months.
Okay, ladies, let's come back together and share what everyone has come up with. Pat, what about you?
Here are my goals.
Okay. Oh, Pat, these look great. If you hold 5 shows a month, it is best to go ahead and book 5. If you want to sponsor 3 people, you will need to share a premiere with 15 people because usually 1 in about 5 will sign up. What about you, Sue?
I'm going to write mine down. I just didn't do it tonight.
Well, Sue, it is really important to write down your goals.
Oh, don't worry, Diamond. I'm going to do that.
Now, 2 weeks later, Diamond calls Pat to see how her goals are coming along.
How are your goals coming along, Pat? I know you wanted to hold 5 shows a month.
Oh, I've held 3 shows and shared premiere with 4 people, and I got 1 lady already signed up. What about you?
As soon as Diamond is off the phone with Pat, she calls Sue to see what's going on and to see if she's accomplished her goals.
How are your goals coming along, Sue?
Well, I can't really remember what I said I was going to do at training.
Did you ever write down your goals, Sue?
No, I never did that, but I am going to do it, Diamond.
Well, Sue, remember what we talked about at training. You need measurable goals written down.
Don't worry, Diamond, I'm going to do that.
Time marches on month by month. Each month, Diamond does a wonderful training filled with lots of information about how to build a successful business. Pat Dunnat dedicates herself to making sure her calendar is clear on training nights and doesn't miss a single training. Sue Gunadoo, on the other hand, misses 4 out of 6 trainings. It seems that something is always coming up at last minute to keep her from coming to training. Let's listen to another training as Diamond has a time of sharing success stories over the last 6 months.
Welcome to training, ladies. I want you to think back to your goals that you set 6 months ago. Who has accomplished some of their goals? What about you, Pat?
I have held 5 home shows every month but 1. My family was very sick that month, so I had to take some time off. I've also sponsored 4 jewelers, and I'm a builder. 3 of my jewelers are here tonight.
Wow, Pat, that is awesome.
I am really inspired by Pat's accomplishments. Hearing Pat's story has got me fired up tonight. I see now how hard work pays off, and now I'm going to do this business.
That is great, Sue. I will help you any way that I can. Let me know when you write your goals down. Okay, ladies, the National Rally registration is open. I sent out an email about this earlier this month. Has anyone registered yet?
Oh yes, I've done that already.
Not yet, but I'm going to do it later this week.
Well, another month or 2 passes, and all the ladies in Diamond's Premier family travel to Fort Worth, Texas for National Rally. Well, most of them anyway. The ladies are blown away by their experience. Let's join Diamond designer and Pat Dunnat as they are talking on a plane on their way back from Texas.
So, Pat, did you love Rally or what?
Oh my goodness, everyone is so right. There is no way to describe rally with words. I sure wish that Sue could have been there.
What was your favorite part about Rally?
Oh, was it my favorite part about Rally? I just love the women, and I love that patriotic ending at the end of the rally. That was like the best. That's awesome. Yeah.
After Rally, Pat's business seemed to explode. Her driven work ethic got even stronger each and every month. She would call Diamond on a regular basis to share her success stories, vent about the normal hardships of a business, and ask the typical questions any jeweler has their first year. Sue did a few shows here and there, but only called Diamond to complain when she was frustrated. Before long, the whole year passed, and the ladies were up for renewal. Diamond called Pat to remind her of her renewal date.
Pat, it's time for you to do your renewal. Don't forget that you can also do a renewal show.
I've already done that. I've already renewed, and I have my renewal show set up for next month. I am so excited about my next year business. What about you, Sue?
Well, of course, Diamond also called Sue to remind her of her renewal.
Sue, it's time for your renewal. Don't forget that you can do a renewal show. This will get you ready for your next great year in Premier.
Well, I'm not going to renew. I just don't think Premier works. I'm going to take a break for a while. I'm going to do Premier again one day.
After seeing this enactment, where do you see yourself? Are you a Sue Gunadoo or are you a Pat Dunnat?
Listen, I do have to share something. I always share Sherry's story because you have to understand this. So Sherry, what is it, 20 years ago, 21 now? This is how great Premier is.
22 years ago?
She was a Premier jeweler 22 years ago.
Wow.
In the very, very beginning, and then married, teaching, all this other stuff, got out of it, and then she re-signed back on. So I like to share her story only because that is like how great Premier is. Isn't that amazing?
I'm sure you wish you had never left.
Yes.
You could have been schooling all of us. All right, great. Well, like I said, we just think that that's fun, and it kind of gives you an idea as you start this new year, which one are you going to be?
I'm trying to talk like you, though, but I just could not get the southern out. I was really trying to put some southern twang on it. Like
I will be me, and you will be you, okay? Now, so y'all, as you start this year, really try to figure out what you want for yourself. Next month, really be working on goals and getting you excited about what you want for the year. But remember, you are going to have days where it's hard. You're going to have people cancel on you. You're going to have people not return your phone call. And if you allow that to discourage you and stop you, you will never get where God intends you to be in this business. So keep pushing forward, keep praying your way through it, allow us to help you, and don't be afraid to say you're discouraged. Just talk to your upline and tell us, because I guarantee you, we've all been there and we will help you through it. Okay? I forgot to pass around the prayer journal, so I'm going to pass it around real quick. Premier does have a prayer ministry, and they are absolutely wonderful. We send in our prayer requests to them, and they have people personally call you, send you notes, things like that, and pray for your situation. And they keep it, it's very personal. They have everything in the system, so they know when they call me, all my issues. So, anyway, if you have a prayer request, please fill out this and put your name first and last so we know. If you have an unspoken, put your name on there and put unspoken. God already knows what it is, and we'll just cover that in prayer anyway. So I'll pass that around for you. And then for anybody that's interested in the jewelry, it is in there. Y'all go play with it, see what's new, because it's a